Well, the Russo brothers have just given us an Avengers Doomsday teaser. They have shared, well, something. They've shared a cryptic photo from Avengers Doomsday with the title, the captions, "Doom is coming." And while a lot of people think they might know what this is, a lot of people think that it could be Reed's chalkboard, I think it might actually be something different, something that really lines up with some plot reports that we've heard over the last few months. But when it comes to the Russo brothers telling us what this is, remember what they did for Avengers Endgame? Remember when they posted a very cryptic photo and we all thought that the name was in that photo? Well, the Russo brothers never came out and told us what that was, at least not to my knowledge. So I'm not sure they'll actually come out and tell us what this is. However, there are a few really exciting things that this could be. And there are some pretty crazy theories going on right now about what this could be, which I love to see. But if we base this on some of the comic lore and we base this on some of the reports that we've heard recently, there's a chance that we might be able to tell what this is. And I have three different theories that we're going to go over. Now, to start off with, I will say, I did see quite a few comments say that they had ChatGPT or Grok or some other AI scan this, and they said that the word beyond came up. Now, of course, that would be a reference to the Beyonder or the Beyonders, both of which play roles in both Secret War stories. And of course, there's a possibility that they could show up in Avengers Doomsday and or Avengers Secret Wars, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're probably using Franklin Richards and somebody or something else to take the place of the Beyonders, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, I think the most obvious answer of what this could be is what a lot of people are thinking. This could be Reed's chalkboard. And while I do think there is another kind of better option, I will say this makes sense. This is clearly writing on some type of a board or a screen, and that bottom yellow bar could be the bottom of his chalkboard. As far as what some of the writing could be, some of it doesn't even look like words, which means it could be an equation for multiverse travel. Because if you think about it, in the Fantastic Four First Steps, they didn't figure out multiverse travel. Reed basically just figured out how to teleport something, move something through space, but he just figured out how to move an egg, and then he said it was a scaling thing, but there was no indication that he figured out how to move it to another universe. The plan in the Fantastic Four was to move their planet away from Galactus, but it would still be in the same universe. They also gave us no indication that he has figured out how to travel through time. Not that that is a necessity to multiverse travel, but it might be. You never know. This board could be Reed trying to figure that out. If Dr. Doom really does show up and take Franklin Richards, which we basically know that's what happens, and he goes to a different universe, well then the Fantastic Four are going to have to figure out how to multiverse travel to go and find their son. And that could very well be what this is. But I have a different theory. I think we have to consider what the Russo brothers' caption for this is. It is hashtag Doom is coming, and I think that means something. Doom is the one coming. But you have to answer, where exactly is he going? Or who is he after? Who is he coming for? Well, I think this could be a TVA screen, and I think that this might be some sort of a signal that the TVA is picking up. A signal that a really big threat is on their way. A signal that somebody is going through the multiverse causing destruction, whether that is going and killing variants, going and killing anchor beings, or going and killing people that he thinks have caused incursions. Like we've heard, that's why he's going after Steve Rogers back in time, because whatever he did ended up causing an incursion, and Doom is actually trying to save the multiverse. Whatever this could be, it looks like it could be a sign that Doom is indeed coming for the TVA, because what we have heard about Doom is that he is aware of what Kang did. He is aware of the TVA and what they did, and he's actually pretty pissed off about it. So what is his ultimate end goal? Well, it's what the insiders have been saying for a pretty long time. His end goal is to get to the TVA and essentially dethrone Loki. And we know that the TVA and Loki are going to find out about this. In fact, Loki is connected to a lot of different branches at this point in time. He could very well see him coming. And if he does, the TVA will probably look into it, and this might be what they see. And based on what they get here, this could be a signal actually telling them, literally, Doom is coming. Again, I think what the Russos captioned this is important because we know Doom is coming. I mean, it is called Avengers Doomsday. So why did they specifically say that? Why didn't they say Avengers Doomsday is coming? Well, I think it's literally because Doom is coming for the TVA, and specifically Loki. If you are indeed going to end up controlling the multiverse, the TVA is kind of how you do it. Or he could simply go and destroy the entire thing and the entire multiverse gets destroyed and he ends up building Battleworld, which is what we assume is going to happen. So Doom might actually destroy the TVA, so it would be pretty beneficial for the TVA to know that Doom is coming. Now, there is something else that this could be. A lot of people think that this is some sort of an alien language because you can't really make out any English words or any Romanized letters for that fact. Sure, there could be some in there, but we can't tell what they are. So another option is that this could literally be some sort of an alien language or a secret code. And what this could be referring to is the Black Priests or the Black Swans. Two different groups in the comics. Now, the Black Swans originally followed Doom. Doom essentially creates a religion, and this religion is all about saving the multiverse. He calls himself Rabba Malal, and the Black Swans follow him, helping him kill molecule men in every universe because they are bombs that were designed by the Beyonders to kill the entire multiverse. Now, some groups in this story think that Rabba Malal and the Black Swans are actually bad and they're trying to destroy the multiverse, but that's actually wrong. Some Black Swans eventually do go a little rogue, but that's besides the point. The point actually is, it is Doom as Rabba Malal, and he is actually trying to save the multiverse. But with this religion, he does try to recruit people to help him. This could be a message sent out to anybody who's willing to help, and the TVA could pick this up because I still think this is a TVA monitor. While at the same time, it could be the Black Priests. In the comics, they are another multiversal group who is trying to save the multiverse. And I think that Clea from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness's post-credit scene could be a part of this group. Now, in the MCU, I think this might be pretty similar to the Black Swans. I actually think Clea and her group could be working with Doctor Doom. They might not call him the Black Swans, they might not call him the Black Priests, but we have heard that Doom is going to have his own team. He's going to have his own following. And we've heard that he is actually trying to save the multiverse. So if Clea is a part of his team trying to do the same thing, her showing up at the end of Multiverse of Madness to tell Doctor Strange he caused an incursion and he's going to fix it makes a lot of sense because that is what they are trying to do. Fix the incursions and save the multiverse. And we've heard that that's why Doom wanted Franklin, so he could use his powers to save incursions, to stop them from happening. And I actually do think this leads to Doom meeting Strange and Strange actually joining Doctor Doom because he doesn't want the multiverse to end. So I think this could be some sort of a code sent out by basically Doom's organization. And I do think the TVA picks up on this, and that is how they find out that Doom is coming for them. Like the Russo brothers captioned this, Doom is coming. So those are three really good bets on what this could be. This really could be Reed's chalkboard, or this really could be a TVA screen. I think those are our two best options. And then from there, the only question is what exactly is on the board or on the screen. And like I mentioned, I think it's either a multiversal equation of how they can travel the multiverse and get their son, Franklin Richards, back from Doctor Doom, or it's the TVA picking up some sort of a signal telling us that Doom is coming. And if it is indeed the chalkboard, Reed's chalkboard, then Doom has already came and went. Then it's up to the Fantastic Four to go to the 616 universe and warn them that Doom is coming. So I think those are our best options, but go ahead and let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Did you make out anything that could possibly give us any hints of what this is? Drop all theories down below and let me know, would you prefer it to be Reed's chalkboard or the TVA screen? Or does it not matter because it just gets you excited? Let us know, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest Avengers Doomsday or Marvel news. And you can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.